TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Dillon Brooks.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Brooke and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Then it's Green, then there's Devin Booker, and it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, we've got Marcus Smart. Jake LaRavia is out there with James. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kennard in at the 1 spot. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Brooks. That three's off the mark. Here's Smart. To the wing on the left. Kennard outside. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Outside, Green. Takes it inside. Here's Gillespie, defended by Kennard. 5 to shoot. Gillespie passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Mark Williams beasting big time above the rim.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Brian, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Booker, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. And that one drops for him.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Ayton, a screen on Green. LaRavia passes to Ayton.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Now here's Smart. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's James on the wing. Brooks defending. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Ayton, a screen on Brooks. James. Oh, a big-time jam. Slams it right over Williams.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Booker with it. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Smart. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that. Pass
to Kennard. Here's LaRavia. No good on the triple. The Suns lead by 4. Here's Gillespie. And Ayton pulls it down.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
2 points. Tap and go. James has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
It's Booker on the wing, defended by Smart. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Booker's got his second basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Smart, still without a bucket. And there's James on the assist from Smart. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Outside for Green, pass to Brooks. Here's Booker, there's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got his third basket on the night right there.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
James outside. Here he goes. And his team's run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
That free throw misses.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Good on the second one. Here's Booker. He's got 7. Pass to Green. Outside for Booker. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 4. James outside. Smart finds Aiden. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aiden. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Love seeing Aiden take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
And here's Green from the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to LaRavia. Booker against Smart. He takes it in. The putback. Aiden passes to Smart. Back to Aiden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now here is James. He drops it from range. James has got 10 points.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Here's Gillespie. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Man, this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
From 11 feet away, a nice shot by Booker. 9 points in the game.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're currently in 4th place, a solid spot to be in late in the year. And of course the Suns, only a few spots below.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're in a precarious spot. Every win is so crucial for them right now. And that's why they're approaching the end of the year with this playoff mentality.
Here's O'Neal. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And it's Highsmith missing.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Hayes misses.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Allen. Here's Goodwin. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Kleba.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Hayes finds Hachimura. Here's Buffkin. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Amir Coffey out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's Goodwin in at the point. And that one's good. James.
Yeah, a capable shooter at the arc. James has to be taken seriously out there.
Count it.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's James. After Phoenix picked up the three with their last shot. To the middle. And now the Suns, fast break. Here's Iguodala. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Kleba. Marcus Smart comes in for Connect. And it's Kennard in for James. Phoenix also changing it up. Brooks, he's checked in for Coffey. Devin Booker comes in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Now, here is James. Oh! Whoa! How powerful jam!
Woo! You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Here's Booker, trailing by 2. Pass to Brooks. The three. Smart grabs a miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Kennard. 14 points his last outing. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Pass to Iguodala. 17-foot shot on the way. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dylan Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dylan Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dylan does.
And so here's Phoenix, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. There's a screen, Gillespie, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Suns trail by 4. Booker with it, guarded now by Smart. The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
James passes to Smart. Fires from deep. And there's James on the assist from Smart. Smart has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's teacher time, everybody. Who wants one?
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ayton comes in for Hayes. Larabia's subbed in for Hachimura. Phoenix also changing it up. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodaro. And Green is subbed in for O'Neal. Williams finds Brooks. Here's Williams. He's covered by Ayton. Pass to Booker. Williams a screen on Smart. 4 on the clock. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Kennard. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Here's Ayton. Again, Los Angeles.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Here's Williams. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And it's Green missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Ayton passes to James. Back to Ayton. Pass to James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Booker, the pass to Green. And it's Green pushing it home.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Kennard passes to Arabia. Now James. Brooks defending. Back to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Fires at the elbow. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Green against Kennard. Green, the pass to Gillespie. Williams with the screen. Gillespie can't get it to go.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
James, a screen on Booker. Smart for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them. A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
James, outside. Back to Laravia. James, a screen on Brooks. Pass to Smart. Kennard on the wing. Here's Laravia. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Brooks. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to James to stop the drought. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach JJ Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. When we've been in the half-court or in transition and we've been organized, we've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Phoenix Suns.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
And taking a look at Phoenix, they're trying to close out strong. Don't want to lose any ground.
Yeah, last week of the season, they have a lot to play for. I think they may have to learn something in these next few games to take them in the momentum of the playoffs.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
If you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Marcus Smart out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's LeBron James. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, VA, causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the orange.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Green with the ball, and Kennard picks him up defensively.
Green is really dangerous on the drive, and recognizing that, the defense ended up committing a foul.
How about the start of Jalen Green's career? 17 points per game as a teenage rookie, Clark.
Yeah, very impressive, and just as impressive is that he chose to go the G League route instead of college. Not many guys have done that with the success that he's had. So he came in, I think, a little more ready than your average NBA pick because he had actually gone through a cycle of pro basketball. He's been a scorer in this league from day one, and I only see that continuing. Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league, just needs to continue to develop.
James passes to Kennard. Smart for three. Brooks with the rebound. And it's Green with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. To the inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Kicks it out to Kennard. 4-3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Kennard's got 9.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Booker for 3. Devin Booker for 3.
Oh, that was quick. Booker getting those 3 points back easily.
LaRavia outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton against Williams. Pass to Kennard. Launches it. Nails it from 3. He's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Gillespie can't get it to go. The Lakers lead by 3. Smart left side. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Here's Green. Kept alive. For three, Booker. Can't get it to go. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field now. Kennard passes to Laravia. Over Green. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. The fadeaway. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's Phoenix now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Brooks against James. Pass to Ayton. Back to James. Now Ayton kicks it out to Kennard. It's Smart on the wing. Three-pointer. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Williams finds Green. Fires the three. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association. Number 1, Los Angeles.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. Now here's Kennard. He's got 15. Laravia outside. Puts up a three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brooks outside. Pass to Green. Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Smart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. Hachimura. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Suns trail by 3. And here is Green. 16 points for him. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Smart against Green. Back to Smart. Hachimura outside. Kennard for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Brooks. For the lead. And he lays it in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Not many more fearless or tougher than Dillon Brooks.
Smart looking around. The 3 is up. And it's Hachimura missing. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Green. And Ayton pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Kennard passes to Hachimura. Fade away. And he can't get that one. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And it's Green missing. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Smart for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Green. He's covered by LaRavia. And yep, it's good. O'Neal's gotten his first basket of the night.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
The deep three from Kennard. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Brooks drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brooks has got 6 points.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Kennard outside. Pass to Aiden. Kicks it out to Smart. Kennard for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
No doubt about it, make no mistake, that's a big-time 3. They've narrowed this lead. We'll see if they can keep the momentum going.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Phoenix out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Booker is the 2, with Allen playing small forward. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Iguodaro in at the 5.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
James passes to Smith. For 3. And there's James on the assist from Hachimura. James has got 24.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Here's Goodwin. Pass to Allen. The 3 ball. The shot, no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Hachimura. And he hits it to tie the game.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Iguodaro. And the shot's good. And the Suns lead by 2.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
LeBron, attack mode, and slam dunk by James.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
To the paint. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now here's Smith. To the inside. LeBron fires one down.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for Smith. And a change for the Suns. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodaro. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. And coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Kleba. And it's James with the jam.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Booker surveying the floor. Williams a screen on James. Booker for three. Great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Down low. Shot is good by Kleber. Kleber's got his first bucket in this one.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
13 feet out. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from James. And slam dunk by James. And now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Here's Booker, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Allen. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Hayes. James inside, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Smart comes in for Kleber, and it's Kennard in for Hachimura. Phoenix also changing it up. Dylan Brooks checked in for O'Neal. Jalen Green comes in for Allen, and Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Smart outside. Back to Kennard. Takes a three. That's good, and it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 7 assists in the game.
You know, he knocked down a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence through the roof.
Here's Gillespie. Green for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ayton, a screen on Brooks. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad.
They've led by as many as 11. Green using the glass to lay it in.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
On the wing, Smart. Here's James. Laravia with a screen. He's off from 3. Booker with it. Laravia covering. Green against Kennard. The 3 is in! Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now, here's James. Kennard outside. Takes a 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
Up top, Booker, defended by Smart. Can't get it.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Here's Gillespie. Brooks. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
Brooks in the clutch, making a statement, Dylan style.
Here's the pass to Smart. Here's James. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Smart fires.
Yet total focus from Smart in the big moment. He just looks fearless.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. James rips down the board.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Phoenix ball.
Trailing by 5. Brooks outside. The triple drop.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Kennard outside. Wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Lakers youth team.
Brooks outside. Now Green. He launches. Rejected by James.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Second team. At the line for 2, Luke Kennard.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
It's money from deep.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Here's James, and there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss a strike, they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Outside Green, jacks up a 3. Oh, he can't hit it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.